Ukraine's Vampire SAM takes down a Russian Kh-59 cruise missile over the Black Sea. On the night of January 24th through 25th last week, Ukrainian forces delivered another embarrassing setback to Russia's supposed military prowess. In a first-of-its-kind engagement, a US-supplied Vampire surface-to-air missile system mounted on a high-speed patrol boat intercepted and destroyed a Russian Kh-59 cruise missile. The successful shootdown, confirmed by Ukraine's Navy and reported by open-source military analysts, is a milestone in Ukraine's evolving air and maritime defense strategy. And for Russia? Just another reminder that their unstoppable missiles are, well, quite stoppable. Hey friends, Wes here. I've made a video in the past on the Vampire system. I'll link to it on the end card, but this is the first time a Russian cruise missile has been shot down by a Vampire from a floating platform, no less. The Kh-59 cruise missile, a relic from Russia's Cold War playbook with some nominal modern upgrades, has been a triple diamond platinum frequent flyer in Moscow's indiscriminate bombing campaigns. Designed for precision strikes, this subsonic missile boasts a range of approximately 300 kilometers and can carry both conventional and nuclear warheads. Actually, one of its most dangerous attributes is its ability to fly at extremely low altitudes, around 7 meters or 23 feet above water, making it notoriously difficult to detect and intercept. Originally designed in the late Soviet era, the Kh-59 was intended as a standoff weapon for attacking hardened ground targets and naval assets. But in recent years, Russia has repurposed the missile for a wider range of missions, including terror strikes on civilian infrastructure. Because Russia found out that the kill chain is hard. It's so much easier to target apartment complexes and children's hospitals. What a bunch of assholes. Anyways, the missile relies on a combination of inertial navigation and a TV or electro-optical seeker for terminal guidance, which theoretically enhances its accuracy. In practice, however, its targeting system is prone to jamming, misidentification, and general Russian inefficiency, turning precision strikes into random fireworks displays. The missile's low-altitude flight path allows it to hug terrain, making it challenging for traditional radar-based defenses to detect. But this tactic also has its drawbacks. Flying at such low altitudes leaves the Kh-59 vulnerable to obstacles, terrain masking, and, as Ukraine has demonstrated, small, agile defense platforms capable of intercepting it before impact. Enter the Vampire, Ukraine's mobile missile slayer. The Vampire system, developed by L3Harris, is a compact, modular, and palletized rocket launching platform designed to provide rapid and low-cost solutions against ground and aerial threats. Its design allows for installation on various vehicles with a flat surface, such as pickup trucks, armored vehicles, and now even supposedly maritime platforms like high-speed patrol boats. This adaptability enables forces to deploy the system in diverse operational environments, enhancing mobility and responsiveness. The Vampire system's portability is a significant advantage. A two-person team can install the system in approximately 2 hours using standard tools, allowing for rapid deployment as mission requirements evolve. This ease of installation and operation makes it an attractive option for forces needing flexible and scalable defense solutions. Actually, it never occurred to me to slap this puppy on a boat, but it occurred to Ukraine, and that's all that matters. A key component of the Vampire system is its integration with the Advanced Precision Kill Weapons System, the APKWS, a laser-guided 70mm rocket. The APKWS is a design conversion of the Hydra 70 unguided rockets with a laser guidance kit to turn them into precision-guided munitions. Originally intended for air-to-ground engagements, the APKWS has been adapted for ground and maritime launch platforms, providing precision strike capabilities against a variety of targets, including unmanned aerial vehicles and now cruise missiles. The laser-guided nature of the APKWS ensures high accuracy. How high? Well, down under, in Australia, the weapon scored 10 hits out of 10 tries during integration live trials, which took place in the country's northern territory near Darwin in November of 2014. Previous testing of the system at Australia's Woomera test range in August 2014 revealed APKWS hit 7 for 7. The 10 test shots were conducted in extreme heat conditions at ranges of 1,500 to 4,500 meters at altitudes of 200 to 1,500 feet and at speeds of up to 259 kilometers per hour. All 10 shots hit the target within 1 meter of the laser spot. In the context of Ukraine's defense efforts, the Vampire system has been instrumental in countering aerial threats. Reports indicate that Ukraine has received 14 Vampire systems through defense aid, all of which are now operational. These systems have been effectively employed to target both drones and missiles, giving Ukraine's air defense capabilities a shot in the arm. Looking ahead, the adaptability of the Vampire system opens avenues for further innovations, like integration onto unmanned surface vessels or other platforms. Yep, put this sucker on a drone boat and really give the Russians a headache. So, how did Ukraine's Vampire take out the Kh-59? Well, as the cruise missiles streaked towards its intended target in the dead of night, Ukrainian forces tracked its movement using advanced radar and reconnaissance systems. The missile's low-altitude flight path, meant to evade detection, played right into the Vampire system's strengths. Equipped with a WESCAM MX-10 reconnaissance, surveillance, and target acquisition system, the Vampire locked onto the incoming missile and fired an APKWS rocket. Actually, I'm quite fond of the WESCAM for obvious reasons. The WESCAM MX-10 is a sophisticated electro-optical infrared sensor suite designed to detect, track, and designate targets across a variety of environments. Its advanced capabilities make it particularly effective in tracking fast-moving, low-altitude targets such as cruise missiles. The MX-10 supports up to 6 payloads simultaneously, including high-definition thermal and daylight cameras, as well as low-light sensors, multispectral imaging. This multispectral imaging allows Ukrainian operators to detect targets under diverse lighting and weather conditions. For instance, these systems' mid-wave large format cooled thermal sensor can identify the heat signature of cruise missile's engine, even in complete darkness or through cloud cover. To maintain a steady view of fast-moving targets, the MX-10 employs a full active 4-axis steering and stabilization mechanism, coupled with a 6-degree of freedom internal passive isolator. On the Vampire, the WESCAM sits on an Australian-made gimbal made by Electro-Optical Systems, or EOS. This Aussie gimbal is so good it allows any weapon attached to it to shoot the lips off a cockroach at 1,000 meters. This design ensures that the sensors maintain focus on the target, compensating for any platform movement, whether on land or at sea. This interception is significant for several reasons. First, it proves that Ukraine's adaptation of the Vampire system to maritime platforms is not just theoretical. It works in real combat scenarios. Mounting the system on fast-moving boats allows Ukrainian forces to deploy mobile air defenses that are much harder for Russia to target. Second, it showcases the affordability and the efficiency of the Vampire system. Compared to Russia's expensive long-range cruise missiles, Ukraine is neutralizing these threats using a relatively low-cost and easily adaptable system. That's a win, not just for Ukraine, but for any nation looking to counter aerial threats without breaking the bank. Finally, the psychological impact on Russia can't be ignored. The Kh-59, which has been deployed extensively in Ukraine, now has a proven countermeasure. If one relatively small mobile system can take down a missile that the Kremlin likely thought was invincible, it raises serious questions about Russia's ability to maintain air superiority, not just over Ukraine, but in any future conflict. Given this success, it's likely Ukraine will look to expand its use of Vampire systems across other naval and ground platforms. The possibility of integrating Vampire onto unmanned surface vessels like the Magura V5 or Sea Baby drones could further enhance Ukraine's ability to protect its ports and territorial waters. Russia, meanwhile, will undoubtedly try to adapt, perhaps by flying their cruise missiles even lower or resorting to their tried and true tactic of launching dozens at once and hoping one gets through. But Ukraine has proven time and again that it can innovate faster than Russia can adapt, especially with Western technology at its disposal. For now, Ukraine's forces can celebrate a major win. The first successful cruise missile interception by a Vampire system is not just a battlefield triumph, it's a statement. A statement that even against numerically superior adversaries, smart tactics, adaptable technology, and the will to fight can make all the difference. And for Russia, well, maybe it's time to retire the KH-59 before they run out of them. That's it for today, friends. Subscribing really helps the channel grow, and I consider it an honor that you've made it this far in the video. As always, glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes. Crimea is Ukraine.